Shalom, Yasharala. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Shimon Shai, Bashim Gadash Bakata, call Halayim, call Halayim, Yahweh Shimon Shai, Bashim Gadash Bakatam, Tam Yad, that my honor to the apostle, great Muslim, will, who I learned this truth from. Peace, love, say, taste, so full of Israel. Shalom. I am Brother Karaz out. It's going to be a quick hitter, you know what I'm saying? An events, spiritual events going on. Another this article that was posted a day ago, but it was reminded 3 hours ago. I was taking care of some business, But it says U.S. issues most serious do not travel warning. Because I did a lesson where the U.S. issues a level 4 do not travel. So now they're saying like they continue doing this. You know what I'm saying don't travel. It's not a good time. The United States Department of State has issued a travel warning of its most severe and serious category this week, giving a warning to potential travelers as they plan their potential summer tourism. The United States Department of State has a lengthy database of travel adversaries, giving travelers information on various countries across the planet and providing necessary warnings. These travel adversaries are divided into 4 categories: level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4, And, and at first it was like level, I think it was like level 3 or level 4. No, it was level 4. Level 4, most severe, do not travel to those locations, you know what I'm saying? Because like armed conflicts, you know what I'm saying? Or it could be anything, that causes harm. So us brothers, man, we know that that's part of sedition, It's like a second Esdras, hold on, Salakia. Second Esdras, hold on, I think I got it somewhere. Hold on, Salakia, bear with me for a second, Akim, Salakia. Second Esdras 15 and 17. A man should desire to go into a city and should not be able, because of their pride, and their city shall be troubled, which is conflicts, you know what I'm saying? And the house shall be destroyed, and men should be afraid. You know what I'm saying? All these niggas all these men, all these grown bugged out jakes that you eat one of, you know what I'm saying, that you want a thug man that sell drugs, you know what I'm saying, that kills people, they're gonna be afraid. Cause the Lord finna, the Lord finna straighten them out, man, by putting that heavy judgment. Second Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Another thing too I want to say is like a brother sent me and the brothers a video to watch, and there was this GMS brother from different GMS from a different region. This bugged out Jake, which is a militant. He came at a brother and he was just hurting that brother, causing harm, stabbing that brother. But again, the brother he apparently fought back, and the militant was like, all right, he was begging him, he was spared because the Lord was with him. The Lord was with the brother. So he was taken to the hospital, and hopefully, man, I'm praying and hoping that brother's all right, man. The Wadi Habashim on side, man, for protecting that brother, But that goes to show you, man, like we're getting into some serious perilous times. Like we're entering the persecution, man. But Esau finna crash out. The Esau, so-called white people. Okay? Verse 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and their swords in their hand. So they're gonna be picking up the weapons, man. They're gonna swords back in the day, but nowadays to this age, at this time we're living in, guns, All these people, getting the guns, stocking up foods, like fortifying their homes. They're going to be going against people, man. It's going to be free for all. Like, Call of Duty, free for all, man. Everybody for themselves, Verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and their course of their actions shall stand in the power. And a man shall go into the city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, their city shall be troubled, and the house shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their house with the sword, the guns, breaking in, like that movie Purge, and spoil their goods, or the goods, things that, satisfy them, food, entertainment, such as TV and all that, and women. Like the father, father of the family. He got a wife, a daughter, or maybe he has a cousin. You know what I'm saying? Spoiling their goods because of the lack of the bread for great tribulation. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you're lacking for things that you need to get through the day, man, you're gonna go through some tough times, man. And that's the time we're into. You know what I'm saying? Jacob's trouble. This is I want to get Second Ezra 16 and 62. Yea, and the spirit of Almighty Yahweh, which made all things, and searcheth out all hidden things in the secret of the earth. Surely he knoweth your inventions, and what ye think in your hearts, which is your mind. Even them that sin, that will hide their sin. So Jake's, you know what I'm saying, and Esau and all these other heathen nations, man, they be, and including us brothers, you know what I'm saying, everybody be going off, you know what I'm saying? Like the difference between the GMS and the other camps, man, is these other camps, they claim they follow the law, man, but they follow their own bellies, and we got brothers in GMS, you know what I'm saying, like, even though, like, the brothers, in GMS, they, like, they're very humble, man. Begin with the elder apostles, man. They're very humble, man. And I believe that they're the men of the Lord, through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, man. Because, they keep reminding us that we should rehearse the righteous acts, do the best you can, We're not going to be perfect, but when we try, man, we're showing the Lord that we really care, man. We learn our lesson, we want to return to him. Therefore hath the Lord Yahweh Shai exactly search out all of your works, and he will put you all to shame. You know what I'm saying? Every eye shall see him, and they shall wail because of him, Because those same people back in the day, that crucified Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach, calling them names, beating them up, whipping them, scratching them, harming him. Those are the same people back in the day, reincarnated, They're that spirit, the rebellious spirit. Like, beginning with all two-thirds of our people, Yahweh Shai, man, he finna put that harsh judgment. Verse 65. When your sins are brought forth, ye shall be shamed before men, and your own sins shall be your accusers in that day. What will ye do, or how will ye hide your sins before Yahweh and his angels? Behold, Yahweh himself is the judge. Fear him, leave off from your sins, and forget your iniquities, to meddle no more with them forever. So shall Yahweh lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble. You know what I'm saying? For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall surely take away certain of you, and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. You know what I'm saying? So all the things that they done, you know what I'm saying, it's going to come back to them. It's going to come back to them and bite them from behind, And all these, these 2/3, you know what I'm saying, that be the bug outs, you know what I'm saying, 2/3, including the false camps, IUIC, ISCPK, Sakari, TOCC, one body in whatever, because it's not one body in Habashah, and HOI, HODC, and all these other camps, man, they finna get it too. Especially, like, you ought to know what the MOTB is, which is the CHIP. If they're saying MOTB is otherwise, man, that false prophets, you ought to walk away from them. You better walk away from them, and you better know who the men of the Lord are. You know what I'm saying? Because again, GMS is so humble, man. Beginning with the apostles, and years ago, the apostle says that the elect could be anybody. We don't know who the elect are. But nah, not these camps, man. Not these 2/3, man. Not these ninjas. You know what I'm saying? Not these 40-ounce ninjas. But again, man, we're getting some serious perilous times. Again, I'm gonna give all praise and glory to Yahweh Shai, by Hashem HaKadosh Bakatah, the Bounty of the Apostles, great minister, well, peace, say, so full of Israel, Shalom. It's gonna be a part 1. Lord willing, I can do part 2. But with that, man, hopefully it's edified. I'm just keeping you updated. But again, man, if you beloved, sincere brothers got concerns, Lord willing, I could put the link of this article in the description. But Lord willing, this is edified. Hey, man, this could be a test, This could be a test, to see if that brother was gonna fold. But the water Yahweh Shai for, allowing them, stay faithful, man. This is a faith booster, but it's some scary times that we're into. We in it for good, man. We in it for good, So again, man, it's not the time to just do what you want, We're getting we're approaching the final exam, which is the MOTB. Okay, the implantable micro C hip, in your body. So again, man, stay rooted, man.